Hello everybody, I'm Aviation05 and welcome back to another 1/400 scale model airport update. This is another airport update of South Waterloo Airport, a fictional airport I built myself. I apologize for not posting as recently as I could have. I've been pretty busy wrapping up school, but I'm glad to be filming a video now. We have lots of action in this video today, so without anything else to say, I hope you guys like the video and enjoy. Starting us off, just pushing back for the flight out to London is this British Airways Boeing 7878 Dreamliner. Up next is this Delta Airlines Airbus A330-300. This aircraft has just pulled in from Tokyo Narita and has the vehicles on its way and jet bridges being connected. This aircraft will be headed out to Amsterdam in about 2 hours. And behind that we have this Volaris Airlines Airbus A320neo. This aircraft has just arrived in from Puerto Vallarta. In the back, taxiing in from Memphis, is this FedEx Express Boeing 767-300 freighter. Arriving in 20 minutes ago from Edmonton, we have the Air Canada Express CRJ-900LR. This aircraft is on the turnaround back out there. Taxiing to the cargo gates, we have the Prime Air Boeing 737-800 freighter. This aircraft has arrived in from Ontario and will be headed out to Austin, Texas in about 4 or 5 hours. Moving on, and on the corner of the gates, we have the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9. This aircraft has just arrived in from Los Angeles in California and will be headed out to Portland, Oregon in about an hour. After arriving in from Seattle, this Alaska Embraer 175, operated by SkyWest, will be headed out to Boise. Moving on, we have another Delta. This is an Airbus A321neo. This aircraft arriving from New York JFK and will be departing out to Seattle and Washington. And currently taxiing into gate D1 is the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This aircraft has arrived in from Los Angeles, California and will be departing out to Salt Lake City. Moving on, taxiing into gate D3 is the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Star Wars Disneyland livery. This aircraft arrived in from Santa Ana, California, and will be departing out to Austin in Texas. Over at the southwest gates, we have this Southwest Boeing 737-800. This aircraft arrived in from Houston Hobby and will be departing out to Phoenix in Arizona. And after that, we have another Southwest. This is a Boeing 737-700 in the California 1 livery. This aircraft arriving from Sacramento and will be departing out to Louisville in Kentucky. At the Spirit gates, we have this Spirit A320 with the fence tips. This aircraft arrived in from Baltimore and will be departing out to Fort Lauderdale. And currently pulling into the gate, we have the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo in the the Prairie Dog livery. This aircraft has arrived in from Cleveland Hopkins in Ohio and will be departing out to Raleigh-Durham. Moving on to the other side of the terminal, we have, starting us off, this United Boeing 737-700 in the old livery. This aircraft has just arrived in from New York EWR and will be departing out to San Francisco. And our next United is this Boeing 737-900ER, also in the old livery. This aircraft arrived in from Washington Dulles and will be departing out to Denver in Colorado. And at our American gates, we have this American Eagle E175. This aircraft arrived in from Dallas, Texas, and will be departing out to Baton Rouge in, I believe, Florida, if I'm correct. Second to last in our American lineup, we have the American A321neo. This aircraft arrived in from Philadelphia and will be departing out to Miami. And lastly, for American, in the Medal of Honor livery, we have the Airbus A321. This aircraft arrived in from New York JFK and will be departing out to San Diego in California. Over at the cargo gates, or parking, we have this UPS 757-200 freighter. This aircraft arrived in from Louisville, Kentucky, and will be departing out to Ontario, California. After arriving in from a small airport near Denver, this FedEx feeder Cessna 208B Sky Caravan will be getting fuel and cargo to head back out tomorrow morning. This JetBlue Airways Airbus A321 arrived in from Boston earlier and is on the turnaround back out there. This aircraft is in the streamer's tail. After that, in the lineup currently, fourth in line for departure is this Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This aircraft arrived in from Houston and will be departing out to Chicago Midway. Taking off on runway 10 left is the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo. This aircraft is currently departing out to Las Vegas after arriving in from Sacramento earlier this afternoon. And after that, currently pulling onto the runway, first in line for departure, behind that Spirit, is the Iceland Air Boeing 757-200. This aircraft will be, of course, going out to Reykjavik in Iceland. And this FedEx feeder is going to be doing some training flights here around the airspace to train more small aircraft FedEx pilots. This aircraft is currently third in line for departure. Second. And third in line for departure, and our last aircraft for the day, is this Air Canada Express CRJ 900LR. This aircraft arrived in from Vancouver and is currently about to depart back out to Vancouver for a 2-hour and 15-minute flight. That is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting me along the last almost 2 years on June 5th that I have been making these videos on YouTube. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you haven't checked out my videos of flying out to Westport, Washington with Aero Maintenance, I highly recommend you checking them out. I have some short little takeoff, landing videos, mid-air videos, and I'll probably be posting photos as well. So without anything else to say, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.